So Strava, the wearable fitness watch, says that they have clocked 1 billion runs in the last year. 1 billion runs in the year. I love to run. They're also now going to predict how long it will take you to run a marathon, a 5K, a 10K, a half marathon, and a marathon. They're using machine learning models that look over 100 data points. How fast do you think you could do a marathon? That's 26.2 miles.
I actually used this technology to determine how fast it would take me.
How long?
It said can't. Just came back with that.
Don't even try. You know, my friend Ty.
Oh, really? Is this a made-up friend for one of your jokes?
He came first in the Beijing Marathon.
He came in first? Ty came in first?
But he still hasn't been awarded the gold medal. It's been like 5 years.
Why not?
Because China refuses to acknowledge that Ty won.
Horrible.
So incredibly funny. And on that happy and joyous note, welcome to the Kim Komando Show. I'm, of course, America's beloved digital goddess, Kim Komando, here with you once again. And joining me is Andrew Babinski. Hello there, Andrew.
Hi, Kim.
And you can find us on over 425 top stations across the United States, and we're streaming in your favorite radio app. And you also can get the Kim Komando Show as a podcast. That's right. Wherever you get your podcasts, just search for Komando with a K. Hey, I'd like to thank LinkedIn for helping to make this show possible. You know, better hires start with smarter insights, and LinkedIn has the strongest hiring data insights to help you identify the right candidates. Find your next great hire on LinkedIn and post your job for free at linkedin.com/Kim. Terms and conditions apply. And I'd also like to thank Oracle. You know, there's a growing expense eating into your company's profits, and it's your cloud computing bill. Now, you may have gotten a deal to start, but now the spend is sky high and increasing every year. Now, what if you could cut your cloud bill in half and improve performance at the same time? Well, if you act by May 31st, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure can help you do just that. OCI is the next generation cloud designed for every workload, and where you can run any application, including any AI projects, faster and more securely for less. In fact, Oracle has a special promotion where you can cut your cloud bill in half when you switch to OCI. And the savings are real. On average, OCI costs 50% less for computing, 70% less for storage, and 80% less for networking. So join today's innovative AI tech companies who've upgraded to OCI and saved. Offer only for new U.S. customers with a minimum financial commitment. See if you qualify for half off at oracle.com/Kim. That's oracle.com/Kim. All righty then, every single day, I scour the internet, I talk to industry insiders, and I read white papers to make sure that I know exactly what's going on in the tech world. And here are 5 things that you need to know. And we're going to start with a 53-year-old man from Minnesota, a tech executive. His name is Michael Matthews, and he is suing Apple for $5 million. Did you hear about this?
They must have done something pretty bad to him.
His phone was pickpocketed in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. He got locked out. And he says everything that is his life is tied to this Apple account. Family photos, music, tax documents, his work, his research, whatever it is.
Well, like everybody else.
Yes. He cannot access 2 terabytes of data. And Apple says they're not going to help, even though he's given them proof that the account is his. And he claims that he had to shut down his consulting business because he cannot get into his Apple account.
Well, why don't you remember your password, dingbat?
It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a definite problem. What do you think?
Did they find his phone? Like, was it sold? Was it on the black market?
It didn't say.
Okay.
But it sounds like he has everything in his iCloud account, and he can't get into his iCloud account. And
because he doesn't have a phone.
And he's told Apple that, here's my password and everything, and they're saying, nope, 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 nope. And so he's like, forget it. I'm just going to sue you. A lot of people are doing that because you don't get tech support from any of these big companies. Like one guy sued Facebook to get his Facebook account back after it got hacked. He took him to small claims court, and guess what? He won.
Did he get a settlement or just get the account back?
Got the account back.
All right.
But
I mean, I'm sure Facebook is going to have to send lawyers out to, small towns for small claims court. They're going to start working with people.
Okay, whatever. We'll give you account back.
Yeah, fine. Yeah, we don't have any representation in Tuscaloosa.
There's one streaming service that, regardless how much it costs, Americans will not cancel.
Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah.
Netflix, that's right. They say it's the most important channel to American viewers. It's the cannot live without go-to channel. And what's interesting about this particular story is that Netflix knows that if you cancel, that you will be back within 90 days.
It's so true. You remember when they stopped allowing us to share passwords with people?
Oh, everybody was all upset.
Yeah, well, I know someone that shared an account with his sister Amanda. That person was me.
Yes.
And when we couldn't share it anymore, we actually got the message on there, you're not in the same whatever IP. And I was like, whatever, I don't need it. And then my kids come in, hey, Dad, Netflix is down. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, we don't have Netflix anymore. Oh, okay. And then 15 minutes later, can we get it back, please?
Please.
Boom, I'm signed up.
Please. Speaking of TV, coming in number 3. Have you ever cried watching a show?
Of course.
LG TVs are now going to use artificial intelligence to know when you're watching your television if you are sad, happy, or scared.
What are they going to do with this information?
They're going to sell it. The technology is called Zen Vision. It will watch TV along with you. So if you're in the middle of Survivor, someone's going to be yanked off the island, you're tense, you want to say, oh, who's the tribe going to vote off? And then Zen Vision is building a psychological profile view to see how you're feeling. And then it will put you into categories. Here are some of the categories: wellness seekers, family-centric, money matters, digital adopters, social experiences, connectors, positive impact. And then you get advertising based on that category.
Is there a camera?
Yes.
Am I aware that the camera's there?
Yes, it's called automatic content recognition in your settings. And so, when you see automatic content recognition, you're like, oh, that sounds pretty darn good.
Absolutely. I don't want to have to do that on my own. I want it to happen automatically.
So you can turn that off in your TV settings.
I also can put like a piece of duct tape over that camera.
Yeah, exactly. But then they'll hear, oh, who's going to get voted off? Oh, The Bachelor. Oh.
Worst I've ever cried at a movie was have you seen the movie Summersby?
No.
With Richard Gere? I won't spoil it for anyone, but the ending is very shocking and sad.
Is this recent movie?
No. This was when I was younger. Okay. But my sister was having a slumber party with a bunch of like 4 or 5 15-year-old girls, and I was 12, and I wanted to hang out with all the hotties. So I decided to watch Summersby with them. It ends, and I'm the only one in the room bawling my eyes out.
And then all the girls went, oh, look at how wonderful he is.
They called me a loser.
Oh. Speaking of losing, coming in at number 4, starting on May 1st, Zillow is rolling out a brand new policy. If your home is being marketed anywhere online, it must also be listed on MLS within one business day. Zillow will blacklist that address if it's not. It means it's not going to show up on Zillow or Trillia, because Zillow's saying that some real estate firms are quietly giving their own clients access to their own listings.
Oh.
Zillow doesn't like that. They say it's unfair and it's confusing. They're looking out for all of us.
No.
You don't think?
No. They don't care about us at all. No. They're not collecting enough data points.
That's it. And finally, this coming in at number 5. When you go out to dinner with family members and friends, and people pick up their phones?
Of course.
Okay.
It's 2025. Come on.
One restaurant is saying, no, we're not going to let you do that anymore. We have a solution. El Comandino in Verona, Italy.
Okay.
This is where you need to go. They're offering a free bottle of wine to guests who agree to lock their phones during the meal.
Oh, I could do that easily.
Yes. When you arrive, you secure your phone in a locked box. 90% of people opt for the wine. 90%.
Absolutely.
If you were 8 years old when Red Wine was released,
okay.
You know that song, Red Wine?
Sure, by UB40?
You would be UB40 now.
Fell right into the trap.
Oh, God, that was a good one. Over 41,000 businesses have future-proofed their business with NetSuite by Oracle, the number one cloud ERP, bringing accounting, financial management, inventory, and HR all into one fluid platform. NetSuite has added a range of new AI features to its product, and these updates are designed to help companies like yours operate just more efficiently. So, like, for example, the software can now automatically detect unusual activity in a company's financial data, allowing issues to be addressed quickly before they become bigger problems. It helps give you the visibility and control you need to make quick decisions. With real-time insights and forecasting, you're peering into the future with actionable data. And when you're closing the books in days and not weeks, you're spending less time looking backward and more time on what's next. NetSuite helps you respond to immediate challenges and seize your biggest opportunities. And you can download the CFO's Guide to AI and Machine Learning for free right now at netsuite.com/Kim. That's netsuite.com/Kim. Let's see. Coming up, we're going to talk about how safe is your aircraft's Wi-Fi and how a mom lost a lot of money in a Facebook scam. And, of course, we have more of your phone calls here on the Kim Komando Show. I'm talking about $500 for you and $500 to do some good. You can pay it forward. That's right. You can give it to someone who needs it, a friend, a neighbor, a stranger, a teacher. You get to decide. And it's $1,000 total, no purchase required. So to get me to give you $500, you have to win. And you can enter right now at winfromkim.com. Once again, that's winfromkim.com. All right, ready to take some phone calls, Andrew?
Let's do it.
All right, Wendy in Richmond, Virginia. Hi, Wendy. Glad to have you all with us today. What's going on?
Hi, Kim. How are you?
I'm great.
Good. I am actually a big fan, but I have to admit something. I'm a recent fan.
Oh, where you been?
My husband, I know. Where have I been? My husband actually told me about your show. This was probably about a year ago, and encouraged me to sign up for those emails, and I did. But I have to tell you, I wasn't good. I didn't read them. And I'm an IT professional. You would think I would really find your emails to be informational and a great learning opportunity. But I didn't. But it was just a couple of Sundays ago. We were driving up the road, and my husband had your show on, and it really piqued my interest. And I was like, what show is this? And he said, it's the Kim Komando show. I've been telling you about her. So I am now a listener. I am now a fan, a groupie, whatever you want to call it. But I am definitely into your show. And I'll tell you, you just turned us on to Incogni. So we signed up through the Kim Komando discount, and we are so happy we did.
Oh, isn't that great? It's such a great service. It is.
It is. It's wonderful.
So are you reading the newsletters now?
Yes, I'm starting to, but just like I think just about like most of my peers, we have a hard time sitting still and like reading through that stuff because we're always fixing stuff.
Well, that's why Kim makes it so brief, just a couple of minutes every single day.
Yeah, you just open that up and you just scan it. I mean, all you have to do is just scan it. That's all.
Yes. Well, let me tell you, the Amazon deals are really interesting.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I've been working on that. We've been trying to let me tell you something. Can I just digress just a little bit? Sure. We've had like 4 or 5 people in this building trying to figure out Amazon. Okay. And so on Sunday, I'm talking about affiliate marketing with Amazon. Right. So this past Sunday, I decided, you know what? I'm going to figure out Amazon and the affiliate marketing and how exactly you do this. And anybody can sign up to be an Amazon influencer, by the way. And they have the Amazon Creators Program. And so John gives me, he's like, I don't know, we have 3 different Amazon accounts. I don't know which ones it's tied to. So I'm sitting there getting like all these one-time passcodes in the Google Authenticator app. And I'm like, you know what? This is Easter Sunday. I should be doing something better with my time. But I'm thinking, okay, I'm cooking a turkey at the same time. Because, you know, like you said, you're IT. We can't just sit still. No. So I figure it all out. And so now if you go to amazon.com/shop/Kim Komando, but here's the really strange part about it. While I'm doing all this, it says Kim Komando is a platinum influencer on Amazon. So I'm
Already?
Like, I know. I'm sort of like, what the heck's a platinum influencer? So less than 1% of all influencers on Amazon are platinum.
How'd you get so high when you just started?
No, we've always had links in the newsletter, but we didn't have like a store on Amazon.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So now so I did all these Mother Day. I was having like a great old time. And so I came to work on Monday. I was so super excited in the leadership meeting. I'm like, look what I did. And then Tracy says, I can sell that. I'm like, okay, yes. Okay.
Go. Meeting over.
Yeah, every company needs a Tracy. It doesn't matter what it is. I can sell that. All right. So what's going on, Wendy? How can I help you?
Well, I have a husband, and of course, he's amazing. Don't get me wrong, but he wants the impossible all the time.
Okay.
So he runs a manufacturer rep agency in Ashland, Virginia, which is on the outskirts of Richmond. And he has a sales team, and they're constantly on the go, meeting with customers. And, they want to be able to give quick, effective, latest info to their customers about products and promos and pricing and manufacturers. And it's constantly changing. So it's kind of like something he needs, like almost like a digital booklet, but it has to be like a living digital booklet because he could get an email.
Prices change?
Yeah, pricing, freight, promos. It could be literally 15 minutes ago, it was this, and now it's this.
So it would, in this living notebook, it would be something where he could do updates on the back end?
Right.
And then
it has to be something that's user-friendly, not something that requires a degree or a certification. It has to be something that's intuitive.
So what are they using now?
Nothing. They have
nothing?
a Word document on SharePoint.
Oh, okay. They're using SharePoint. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, but there's a few more requirements. Oh, yeah. And that's what I was going to get to. His team does use SharePoint, but there's a few more requirements. So he needs a living digital booklet. He needs it broken down by manufacturer, which is what we have now on the Word document. He needs to be able to post flyers and pictures and price sheets and information. And he wants to be able to, not only that, he wants to be able to click on something within the digital booklet or the Word document that we have now, if you envision it that way. I'm improving. But he wants his sales guys to be able to take their iPad, click on it, and email something to the customer. Like, I want to email that promo to the customer. But there could be 15 promos on that page.
That's okay.
So
Each one have a link.
Yeah, he wants to pick and choose.
So now, if you were to figure this out for him, just pretend that you and I never spoke.
Okay.
What do you think he needs to give you? I mean, is it a trip?
Oh, I can tell you.
What is it?
A Louis Vuitton purse.
Okay. All right. We need an LV. We need an LV. And we don't want a knockoff. Don't even think about a knockoff.
No knockoff. I want the real one piece of leather all the way around. It has to be the official.
You're calling Kim with a Louis on the line?
You know what? She's going to get it. You know what? You're going to get it. You are.
But I want to tell you something. I've done my homework. I'm an IT professional. I've done my homework.
Have you looked at Microsoft? Have you looked at OneNote? Microsoft OneNote?
Yes, but I didn't think you could. Now you're going to show me something. So go ahead.
That you can do live updates, make the notes on the back end, works on your iPad, works offline.
Right.
You can set up one notebook. You have different sections for manufacturers and products and freight.
Right.
You have text images. Reps can paste a link into an email or iMessage on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is what you need. This is what you want. Okay. So it's OneNote plus SharePoint, and now you just got an LV.
Louis.
Yeah, I got a Louis Vuitton purse.
Okay.
But here's the thing, though. Can you actually, if they're sitting on their iPad, that was the one thing that was perplexing me, is he wants them to be able to click right on that image and go, okay, now text that.
As long as that image has a link associated with it.
Right. The link. And that's the kicker.
Yes.
I think he wants it to be the image.
No. You can do that. Just like you can say Control K and put a link on anything.
Okay.
So you can put a link on that. You can. Now, this is not like an overnight solution, Wendy. This is going to take some time. But I just want to let you know that a Louis Vuitton has your name on it because of us here at the Kim Komando Show. Hey, if you want to glow from the inside out, get your natural radiance back with Native Path Collagen. Now, some studies suggest collagen supplements may support bone health, tissue recovery, and overall skin and hair wellness. And right now, you get a deal, of course, 45% off, free shipping, and a free gift bundle by going to getnativepath.com/Kim. That's getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
You know, here's something that is a fun thing to do around the house. That if you have some Amazon smart speakers, is that you can set up an intercom system. Do you have that set up at your house?
No, I use Google Home.
Oh, do you have an intercom set up?
Yeah, you just give a command and it talks to any other speaker in the house.
Isn't that so wonderful?
Not when you teach a 7-year-old how to use it.
Why? What does she do?
Constant. Dad, bring me this. Dad, bring me that. Dad, come turn on my shower.
You know what? One day you're going to miss that.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point.
You know? So whether you're on Google or Amazon, you can open up the app and then you can see all your speakers. And you want to name them like kitchen, living room. And then you can start a conversation in the other room by just saying drop in on whatever that device is. And you can announce everything to everybody inside the entire home too, which is always really a lot of fun. Let's see. Cornelius in, I would like you to say the town.
Augusta, Georgia.
Welcome to the show today, Cornelius. What's happening?
Not much. I'm so happy and so proud to be talking to the greatest voice in radio right now.
Oh, well, thank you.
I really appreciate it. Hepzibah is right there in Richmond County, Augusta area.
Pardon me?
Yeah, I said Hepzibah is in the Augusta area, Richmond County.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so what's going on?
But anyway, I was just calling because I wanted some advice. I'm 52 now, and I'm looking to get out of the manual labor. I'm a technician with air gas. So I want to get into software engineering or either I'm trying to figure out, should I do an AI class?
Mm-hmm. And so you want to get out of being what you're doing now to move more into software engineering, data engineering, artificial intelligence. So what do you want to go back to school for this, or what are you thinking?
Yes, I'm thinking to either take certificate classes or either do a degree, because my job will pay for a degree.
Okay.
So,
a degree, it all depends upon how much you want to get into this. I mean, as far as a return on an investment, if you go to and get a 2 or 4 year degree, that may take some extra time, obviously. But if you're looking to jumpstart things in the tech industry, we have something called boot camps. Have you seen boot camps?
Yes,
And boot camps, normally anywhere between like 3 and 6 months, maybe 9 months, is that you can get a darn good certificate in your area of choosing. So whether it's cybersecurity, coding, data analytics, maybe you want to look at specific data sets or LLMs, large language modeling, whatever it may be. They are expensive, just to put that out there. I mean, I don't know how much a local community college degree is by you, or even a 4-year degree, but a boot camp can cost anywhere between, say, $5,000 and $15,000.
Yes.
So, but for somebody who's mid-career like you, that may make a heck of a lot of sense. What do you say?
Okay.
I just had a question. Kim,
okay,
you're an
ahead.
employer. You're an employer.
Mm-hmm.
Would you judge a boot camp education versus a community college or 4-year degree any differently?
It's really hard especially right this minute, for somebody to come out of college with a 4-year degree with enough tech know-how where they can hit the ground running. Where I think that if you go to a boot camp, you're learning what is hot that particular moment.
So you would give more of a heavier grade to someone with a boot camp compared to a bachelor's.
I would, but that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Because the way that this industry is changing so quickly now, It's crazy. And if you don't know AI, if you don't, not just like, oh, I can go to ChatGPT and help me write an email. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about using APIs and developing specific apps to solve specific problems where you can show and demonstrate that you have the know-how to do things like that and to use AI to automate common tasks. So I would look at boot camps. There's Springboard, there's Flatiron, Full Stack Academy. They've been around for a long time. But, the thing, too, is that you want to make sure that you also supplement that with any type of free online classes that you can take. So,
Gotcha.
So if you're looking, don't depend upon the boot camps to totally say, okay, this is everything that you need to know. So look at like Coursera, edX, that's EDX. IBM has something called Skill Build, and that's pretty phenomenal. That's free. So what I would do is this is really something that you want to do. I would first take as many free classes that I could in whatever areas that you can do that. Because then what's that going to do, Cornelius? It's going to spark something. You go like, you know what? I thought I would like cybersecurity, but that's not fun to me. I thought I would like to how to do APIs, and that seems pretty good, but maybe that's something that I don't want to do. So, because there's all kinds of different aspects. Python is a great language to learn, but even then, coding is becoming archaic. There are so many things that are changing in the tech world right now because of artificial intelligence. As a matter of fact, I in Monday's newsletter, I put together a whole list of classes that are free that you can learn about AI. And as I was putting this together, Andrew, I don't want to say who the person's name is because he's no longer here.
Okay.
But it was probably as recent as 7 months ago that he came in. And, I do have that open door policy. You can always come in and talk to me about whatever it is that bothers you, whether it's something in the building, somebody stole your lunch, you don't like the direction of the company, whatever may be happening. And he came in and told me that I was stressing too much on AI and that AI was a fad, his words.
7 months ago?
Yes. And that he predicts in 2 years that people are going to get tired of AI and they're going to go back in time and say, you know what, it was better when we could Google search things. It was better when we had websites.
That never happens.
And I looked at him, and I actually thought he was joking. I mean, I thought like there was like he was pranking me.
Right.
And I said, I looked at him and said, you're kidding me, right? I mean, this is something that you really believe? And he said, yeah. Yeah.
Now, we never go back on technology, though. There's some people who use flip phones. There's a couple of people that listen to records. But the masses, they move forward with where technology tells them and takes them to go.
And if you don't know AI, I mean, give me an example of something AI that you've done recently.
I just did it during the show today. We talked about in the first hour of the show that people were taking pictures of their animals and turning them into what they would look like as a human. Well, I was reverse engineering it, and I was have ChatGPT take pictures of my children and turn them into dogs.
Are they cute dogs?
Oh my gosh, they're so adorable.
Yeah. Now, were you concerned about giving ChatGPT pictures of your kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I still did it.
There's a website, haveibeentrained.com. And in case you're wondering if AI has used your pictures.
Oh, okay.
In order to train AI in facial recognition.
Do I have to give them a picture?
Yes, you do.
Well, guess where that picture's going?
I did. And it came up with like all kinds of like lights and bells and whistles. Says, of course we've trained on your face. Of course we have. Of course we have. Okay, let's change gears just a little bit. Ready to win some real cash during the basketball playoffs? Check out Pick 6 from DraftKings. When it comes to basketball payouts, DraftKings Pick 6 dunks on the competition, including prize picks. Hit all your picks and score higher minimum payouts on Pick 6 Plus Extra Cash if you outscore the competition. So download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and use code KIM. That's code KIM for new customers to play $5, get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Better payouts, bigger wins, only with Pick 6 from DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org in Connecticut. Must be 18 and over. Age and eligibility restrictions vary by jurisdiction. Pick 6 not available everywhere, including New York and Ontario. Void where prohibited. 1 per new customer. Bonus awarded as non-withdrawable Pick 6 credits that expire in 14 days. Limited time offer. See terms at pick6.draftkings.com/promos.
So when we were flying to Japan, this is where this tip comes back from. Barry leaned over to me and he said, do you think it's okay if I check our Morgan Stanley account?
Oh, on the plane Wi-Fi?
What do you think?
No.
I looked at him and said, what?
Now, I do banking on cellular all the time, but I'm not going to do it on a Wi-Fi connection.
No, especially not on public Wi-Fi,
Right.
not on airplane Wi-Fi, because you just don't know who else may be tapping to it, what exactly that they're tracking and all that good stuff. Now, if you do want to use a VPN, you can use that on the plane, but they are known to drop in flight because it's adding extra burden on the Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
So you just want to say that would be a big fat no.
Wait till you land, Barry.
It's okay.
You can find how your stocks are doing when you get home.
They're down. A mom lost a lot of money on a Facebook scam. We have that and more phone calls coming up. Hey, passwords are the keys to our digital world, so why leave the door wide open? If you're reusing passwords or even just tweaking them just a little bit, you're making it so easy for hackers to just waltz right in. Well, NordPass can help. My favorite password manager is available for only $1.43 per month. Go to nordpass.com/Kim to get my exclusive deal. $1.43 per month at nordpass.com/Kim. nordpass.com/Kim. Hey, just a little reminder that if you're not getting the Kim Komando Show podcast, wherever you get your podcast, just search for Komando with a K. But if we're looking for a lot of fun, head over to youtube.com/Kim Komando. And that's where you can actually watch the show. And also, Andrew and I do a podcast once a week, and that's at youtube.com/Kim Komando.
Go subscribe.
Oh, yeah, subscribe.
Yeah.
Because we want that $1 million, or not $1 million award,
Well, I'll take $1 million.
the million follower award.
Yeah, we're already over 100,000 subscribers. We're got to get ourselves up to 500K and then do $1 million.
And then, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Rebecca in Baton Rouge. Hello there, Rebecca. Glad to have you with us.
Hi, Kim. It's a pleasure to talk to you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. So what's going on?
Oh, and please keep those corny jokes coming. I really enjoy them.
Oh, Rebecca.
Andrew doesn't like them.
You just set us back we were having progress, and now you've just set us back about a good 6 months. Thanks.
No. Keep them. Please keep them.
See, Andrew, next time you say, because here's what I would say after this. I say, Andrew, I was talking to my friend Rebecca, and she loves my jokes. And then Andrew will say to me, you're making it up. You don't have a friend by the name of, you don't even know anybody by the name of Rebecca.
I can't say that this time. I'm here. I'm witnessing it.
Okay? So, yes, that's what's going on. So, how can we help you out today?
Yes. I have 2 7-month-old twin grandbabies.
Oh.
And I just don't see them enough. I'm about an hour and a half away from them. So I was trying to think of a way to at least get them to recognize my voice and my face so they're not startled when they see me the next time. And I wanted to read books to them. So I wanted to find a way. FaceTime and Zoom, that means the parents have to schedule time. So I was hoping I could do something where maybe it was like a pre-recording, so to speak, that a screen would be in front of them. On half of the screen would be me reading, and they could see my face and hear me. And then on the other half of the screen would be the book pages with the illustrations.
That's such a great idea.
I don't have a Kindle, and I thought, well, maybe there's a way to do that through Kindle. I don't really know.
Well, you mentioned FaceTime and Zoom. With Zoom, that would probably be the easiest way, is that you could have a Zoom call with yourself, okay? And so you would appear in the corner, and then you can share your screen, and then with Zoom, you could record everything. the audio and the video. And then if you did a PDF that you could just scroll down and it would be like you were turning the pages. I think we lost you.
Where'd she go?
I don't know.
She
Yeah,
loved that
I was
idea
hoping
so
to
much
do
she
that,
ran off to do it.
exactly.
Did you just run off to do it? Or are you back now?
No.
I'm not sure what's going on with her connection, but I think that would be the easiest way. You have any ideas?
No, I'd film myself
That's what I'm thinking.
with my phone, and then I get CapCut, and then take pictures of each page, put them together, put it up on a YouTube channel. 7 months old, I mean, the kids by the age of 1.5 know how to navigate YouTube. Private YouTube channel that only the parents can get to, and they can roll the video.
She could upload the Zoom recording to YouTube too.
I just think the quality on a cell phone camera is going to be better
It will be.
than
You're
a
right.
computer webcam.
And then this way, when the kids are 20 and they're looking at the book,
Right, it's still sitting there online.
I think that's good. So you get a nice holder for your phone, like a tripod. Just hit record, and then you could actually do it two ways, where you're actually reading the book and holding the book, and then some of the scenes where you can actually zoom in on the page.
You could also do split screen too, where it shows you reading the book on half the screen, and the other half just has a still image of the page.
And CapCut is amazing.
It's magic.
How long do you think it would take her to learn how to do that?
15 minutes.
Yeah.
And once you have a template in place for CapCut where you have your split screen, then you just plug and play for the rest of the stories that you want to read to them.
And then make the YouTube channel private.
Correct. So only kids and parents can access it.
And then it'd be so easy for when the parents need a break, just pop up a tablet.
Go full screen right there on the tablet,
Say,
and Grandma's reading a book.
Grandma Becca's taking over, kids. I need a break.
Grandma Becca time.
You know what? That would be funny. That's what you need. She needs that.
Yeah, you need to go to ilovesongs.ai and create an intro song for your storytime videos.
Yeah. So it'd be like, really like happy, like it's Grandma Becca story time.
We just made this a huge project.
I know, but she's gonna love it.
Oh, of course.
So
what
what
are the
should
babies?
what should she use for the?
ilovesongs.ai. Well, you can go to ChatGPT, have it write lyrics for you, explain what you're doing. It'll make a song, plug that into ilovesongs.ai, and for free, you'll get 2 versions of that song that you can choose from. And then download the song or just screen cap the video, which is easy to use as an overlay once you move it over to CapCut.
That would be amazing. And you know what? And then when the kids hear that song every time, and then when she goes to see them, she could actually sing it to them in person.
Yeah. This would be really cute.
Oh, Becca, we are just so smart. Coming right back, a mom lost a lot of money on Facebook. I'm going to tell you all about it here on the Kim Komando Show. Hackers are not taking a day off. Cybercrime's exploding. The bad guys are getting sneakier. So being cautious helps, not enough. You need real protection. That's why I recommend and use Total AV, the powerful antivirus that really works. And right now, it's just $19 for your first year at protectwithkim.com. That's protectwithkim.com. All right, Destiny Smith, single mom in Michigan, said she found the perfect house rental on Facebook, a $2,500 security deposit. She picked up the keys, and when she got there, the guy was there changing the locks. Guess what? She got scammed.
Oh.
Yep. She lost $2,500. So, folks, you have to be really careful anytime you're doing any type of financial transactions on Facebook or online. There's just so many scammers out there. Also, don't pay with Zelle or Venmo or gift cards. I think she paid with Zelle too. So never getting that money back. Hey, don't forget to enter to win our Pay It Forward contest. You want to go to winfromkim.com. Do it now. winfromkim.com.